Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the GMC Yukon Denali Ultimate, and you're going to find out why buying a Cadillac Escalade is foolish when this thing exists. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Jerry Signer GMC here in South Jordan for giving me some time with this Yukon. Link to their website in the description down below. Link to my car buying guide too. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 6.2 liter V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 14 around town and then 18 on the highway, with power outputs being 420 horsepower and then 460 pound-feet of torque. Now, before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So taking a look at the hood, it's raised there on either side, and I like this white metallic paint. Looks pretty darn sharp if you ask me. Now popping down below, fancy headlights here, kind of a cool little animation. You got the Denali Ultimate grille with the GMC logo there, fog lights here at the bottom. Pretty much everything's painted, looks nice, or it has chrome trim on it, so either way, looks nice. Now our tire wheel setup was 275 by 50 by 22 in the front and over in the rear. And then you can see here with the wheels, you've got the chrome with the metallic gray, and you got the silver on the top as well. GMC logo there is actually really dark. Same thing with the Denali badge being blacked out. Got the blacked out mirror cap, and then you've got chrome trim. It seems like a confused vehicle. It's like, do I want to have chrome or do I want to have blacked out elements? Kind of want to have both. It's interesting, but there's your side profile. This leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function, remote start. We got the opening for just a window, and then also for the hatch. And bada bing, bada boom. This is the XL, so we've got XL storage. I mean, you can see the space to the third row. I mean, you could basically use that as a little bed area. The third row can raise and lower with just the touch of a button, which I'll hold that down for a second, I forgot, because it stops once you let go of it. But it's very quick system overall. But yes, this is America in a nutshell, right? Massive. Anyways, lower that down, and then you've got the taillights, which again also pretty cool looking. All of the rest of your badging, you got the aggressive looking exhaust tips. There's the rest of the exterior. Now popping inside, keyless entry, and look at the stitching here. Cross stitching all across. You got the wood trim up above, speaker here for the sound system, Denali badge there. Look at these seats, really nice trim, perforated all down the center. Got all the adjustments there on the side, and then we'll quickly pop in. Legroom back here is good. Got a storage pocket, and yes, I'll turn this on so you guys can see the screen in a second, but we do have TVs here in the back, and then the third row seat is just as nice as the second row seat, so I did a good job with that. So here's a quick look at that screen. Control the climate controls and everything, heated seats from the back, so nice little luxury feature. And look at this, we got more of that wood trim, cross stitching down below. Front two windows are automatic, mirrors power fold in, you got memory seats, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. Payload on this is 1374, and towing is 7800. It says Ultimate right there. You got the speakers in the headrest, perforated all down the center, massage seat function as well. Lots of controls here, so you can see for the 360 camera, stability control, parking sensors, your hill descent control, auto stop start, your parking assist, your lane departure, steering wheel's power adjustable, trailer brakes down below, light controls right next to that, your drive mode select. So you twist for the drive mode, you press that in to adjust the suspension. It can adjust up and down, and then your drive line is just up above. Here's a quick look at the steering wheel. You can see this one has Super Cruise, so you got the controls for it right there. Paddle shifters on the back, heated steering wheel button on the steering wheel, controls there for the center. Turn signal windshield wiper stalk, and then this does have a column shifter as well. Now, digital screen in the center, and benefit of the digital is you can change what it shows. So I think that's a big plus. And I think compared to the Escalade, this gauge layout's a lot cleaner with the design. Quick look, heads up display. And then we've got a 360 camera, trajectory lines turn with the steering wheel. And yeah, you can see it at a bunch of different angles. So that's rock solid. And then quick response time with the screen. You also have a little storage compartment above it, which is kind of interesting. You do have stuff like the climate controls built into the screen, but you have at least some physical controls associated with that. And then of course we have heated and ventilated seats with this. And you got that for the volume as well. This is nice with the wood trim that goes across the dash. Got a little bit more topography built into that. Storage. Wireless phone charging pad, some cup holders. Very high quality feeling Ultimate badge here in the center console. Camera rear view mirror, and then we do have a panoramic sunroof, and then a few controls like folding in the seats up top. Here's our window sticker for the Denali Ultimate, and it does come with an Ultimate price. So this has the Ultimate appearance. Okay, interesting. $107,510. It's a lot of money, but it's also base price of an Escalade. We'll drive it and we'll talk about it. Well, let us set off in the Ultimate. Visibility, by the way, it's a big SUV, but you got lots of cameras to help out with maneuvering this. Truly a land yacht. Truly a land yacht. Oh, that suspension's so comfortable. The air suspension that this has does really well. Comes to ride quality. Seats are pretty comfortable. They do have massage function, which is a nice feature to have. Good power. This is a jointed road, and this is where you really see the benefit of independent suspension and air suspension. Because in a solid, I own a solid axle vehicle, so this is why I know this. It's just like dun 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 all the way down. This, however, suspension soaks it up, so the body stays nice and level, and it's just comfortable. Speaking of solid axles, I'm pretty sure that Toyota has solid axles. It's an older one. Yeah, good power out of the 6.2 V8. Very smooth. Really want to try out the diesel, hoping I'm able to do that soon enough. Is that person really gonna... Yeah, they just ran through that. Should I just start reporting people? Like, come on. It's flashing. Everyone stopped on the other side. You know what? I'll just blame it on Salt Lake County. Not the county itself, just the culture in Salt Lake County. I mean, come on. Craziness. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, the interior is really nice in this. Touch points feel nice. It's very high quality feeling. And I prefer this to the Escalade. The Escalade kind of has a... kind of like a cheap luxury feel to it. I know it sounds bad, but this, just the materials and the design, it feels like that kind of like classic luxury that cars used to have. And the wood trim, I think, also helps out. Instead of having like the high gloss that the Escalade has everywhere, because that also kind of makes the interior feel a little bit different. But so far, this thing drives so nice. And that's the other thing, is this has all of the same... Oh man, I might have picked the wrong... No, that'll be fun. This has all of the same comfort tech as the Escalade. The biggest difference with this and the Escalade is the looks on the exterior, the badge, the screen, right? You get tons of screen in the Escalade, which I personally don't like. It's too much. And different materials, kind of like a different design. So it is significantly different, but the core of the vehicle is the same. The important stuff, right? The stuff that's actually going to make it... I can't see it past this window sticker. The stuff that actually makes it drive well or makes it not drive well is all the same. That is so bad. Wait for these people to pass. I love how that person's... This place up here is so confusing to me sometimes. I know it was highway patrol, so they couldn't pull them over. I know there's like random commentary in this video. I'm sorry, but this is like one of the last videos of the day. And I'm also just seeing weird stuff. Like, why would you speed up right as you're driving by a cop? It makes zero sense. Oof, yeah, the torque. It's great. So overall, this is a great luxury SUV. And if I was in the market for, if I like had to have full-size luxury SUV, it's gonna be the Denali Ultimate. I'm not gonna get the Escalade. I'm gonna save myself $30,000 and get the same SUV, and then the $30,000, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a fun little Jeep or something. But yeah, it's I wouldn't call it the value of the century because it's still over $100,000. But when you compare it to the rest of the GM lineup, it's actually pretty solid.